a bestie, can I be your best friend too? Because I already know you got a best friend. I just want to be your best friend too. I want to say thank you guys so much. Something happened today. Before we get into this video, let me tell y'all something happened today. You want to know what it is? Okay, I'm going to tell you. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I am so ecstatic. Hitting 1,000 subscribers before my 1 year mark on the platform. YouTube platform has been so amazing. Now we just gotta work on the watch hours. So we know what that means. That means y'all gotta watch my videos. Y'all gotta share the video so all your friends can watch, subscribe, like, and tune in with your girl. Like, why would you not want your best friend to be friends with your best friend? I'm just saying. But this video right here is going to be a little chit chat rant. Let's talk about a video regarding everything 2024. Now, if you guys are like me, you have honestly wrote down your goals. You wrote down what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, what are you trying to do, right? Now, as I've told you guys before, I am not big on New Year, New Me, New Year, New Me. I'm not big on it at all. I do not like when people legit write down 4 or 5 things that they're trying to achieve and then be mad because they don't achieve them. So you know what I was thinking? Instead of writing down 5 or 10 goals, why don't you write down 100, 200, 300 goals? That way you have a better chance to go ahead and complete them than completing the smaller number. Think about it. Now, I've already started doing it. And with me doing this, now you may say, well, best friend, what do you have on your list? Easy. I moved. Like I said, with me moving to Texas, I've been always wanting to get me a cowboy hat. Cowboy boots. Always wanted to go to a black rodeo. Have y'all noticed, get into it, my nails have not been done. And I know that I should honestly get back into me, truly me. So literally my list is everything getting back into me. Learning to honestly put myself first. In 2024 is all about me being selfish and putting myself first. Now, I don't know about y'all. I don't know what your title of your 2024 is, but my title of my 2024 is being selfish and not being afraid to be selfish. A lot of time you guys do everything for everybody. And then when it's time for you, ain't nobody in the room to be there for you. And that's been my life. And so this year, 2024, I refuse to do the same thing I used to do. Sit around and wait to accomplish everybody else's goals. When legit, there's a lot of things that I've noticed on my list that I could have been accomplished. Like, give me a passport. You know, like, go to Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta. I've never been to New York. These are places that I've been dying to go. And you know who's been holding their self back? I can't blame nobody but myself. Right? Because I allowed people to put a pin in my dreams. How many of you guys allow people to put a pin in your dreams? Think about it. You invest so much time and energy in everybody else. When are you honestly going to take time out for yourself? Like, literally, like, don't you think you deserve it? Because I know I deserve it. Like, I know I am a tool of a good person to sit there and allow myself to take the back seat in 2024. Like, I'm not taking a back seat in it. When I tell you everything that I want, I'm gonna go get. Everything I'm afraid to do, I'm just gonna do it. What's gonna happen? I fail? That's the only thing that's gonna happen. I got 2 things. Either I'm gonna fail or I'm gonna do amazing. I'm going to fall or I'm gonna rise above. Those are the only 2 options. And if I don't do nothing at all, I still fail. So let me just do it. I've been dying to go back to school. Like, literally, I got my bachelor's degree about 4.5 years ago, and a half, 5 years ago, and literally my goal was to get my master's, but then I got into a relationship, and just like many of you guys, I put my relationship before the important things, and I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. Like, I'm taking a range over my life. Like, I literally do not want to sit back and like I'm close to 40 now. I know I look like a young tenderoni, but I'm close to 40. And I do not want to look up one day and be 40, 50 years old and look at all these things I could be doing to enjoy my life. And I'm the only one holding myself back. So that's what this video is going to be all about. Try to shake y'all up really quick to just really step into who you are meant to be. Now, enough about y'all, and now let's talk about me. You know what I'm saying? So 2024, like I said, you hear around the app everybody talk about like the soft girl era, the glow up. I even hear men talk about like stepping into their self, and you know, like it really legit don't have no gender roles and what a glow up is, right? It's literally, hopefully down here I'm gonna try to put the definition of a glow up so y'all get an idea, but this is my definition. It's literally step into the person you always wanted to be. Like when I think about me, like I heard somebody say this, and they said that they feel like they were not meant to be unsuccessful. Like that's how I feel. I really feel like I'm not meant to be unsuccessful. Like I'm meant to live a good life. Like I'm meant to rise above everything in my life that was meaning to knock me down. Like literally, if I told y'all half of my story, y'all be like, best friend, how are you still going? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how I'm still going. But by the grace of God, I literally just keep moving on. Like that's the only thing I can do, is literally just keep moving on. And I've learned me keep moving on legit. I can never be idle, because when I'm idle, I be in my head. And I talk to y'all about that. Being in your head will make you go to the past. It will make you depressed. It will make you spark up your anxiety. It will flare up things in your life that just doesn't need to exist. And it doesn't need to exist in 2024. They said, well, best friend, what do you want to be? What do you want? Okay, so like I said, I want to step into, like I said, my soft girl era. I want to glow up, right? Like I've noticed, like there's a lot of like when it comes to style, like my style, I want to increase it. I want to really not into things that I'm normally afraid of. Like at once upon a time, like I was a girl who loved wearing black, but then everybody was like, put color, put color, put color. And I put color in. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like color, because I think I look good in color. I'm gonna try to put a picture here so y'all can see best friend in some color. And I love me in color. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't want to, not saying I don't want to embrace what people have for me or think that is good for me, but it's time for me to honestly just do what I think that's good for me. And that is like, I love black. I love pastel colors. I love the browns. I love the navy blues. I love the army greens. Like that is more my style. I've realized, like, even though I look good in bright colors, it's just not for, it's for me, but it's not for me. Not saying I'm not going to do it, but I really think I'm going to embrace what I like. And that is staying in the colors that I like. Right? Right? And that's one thing when it comes to like fashion, right? I want to hide in my fashion. I want to step into things. I don't know if y'all like me, but I would go into the store and I would look at something like, I'm too fat for that, or I can't fit that, or I won't look good in that. I'm no longer thinking like that in 2024. If I like it, I'm going to get my size. And if my size don't fit, I'm going to get a higher size. And if I don't want to get a higher size, guess what? We're going to work out and we're going to do what we got to do. Because the next thing on my 2024 list is get myself together. Yes, you heard me. get my health together. Now, Netflix messed me up. Now, I can't think of the name of the Netflix video or whatever, but I'm going to try to link it below if I can remember. Literally, me and my daughter was watching this Netflix special. It's like a documentary. And the way I seen them treat the animals, literally the cows, it broke my heart. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be no vegetarian and all that great stuff, but I am an animal lover. And something about it with my spirit was just like, I was so turned off of red meat when I looked at this video. So I told my daughter or whatever, because I don't want to take away from what she likes, but I also too, I'm like, I think I'm gonna cut off red meat. Like literally, I love oxtails. I love hamburgers. I love ground beef tacos. I love asada, a corner de asada. I like that too. But I had to really think to myself, and I thought about this in December, like, do I really want to eat red meat moving forward? So I told my daughter, we talked about it, and she was like, I'm being honest with you, Mom, I'm okay with leaving red meat in 2023 and literally for us to eat red meat maybe once a month. So that's me and my daughter's happy compromise. Eating red meat once a month. I can do it, right? And another thing that I realized I was getting really reckless with is drinking sodas. Now, the funny thing about it is, once upon a time, I wouldn't touch a soda. But after my dad passed about 3 years ago, literally I found myself drinking sodas like crazy. Like drinking sodas morning, noon, and night. Like, and I know it has everything to probably do with the depression and everything, trying to whatever. But that's not a healthy way to try to cope with it. So I decided to put the Dr. Peppers down. Put the Dr. Peppers down. Cause that's what I've been craving. Cause I'm a root beer type of girl. Comment below what type of soda you like, or even if you drink. If you don't drink soda, just say I don't drink sodas. But I'm a root beer type of girl. But lately, all I've been wanting was Dr. Pepper. And so I was like, you know what? If I want to be the best version of myself, I gotta stop drinking this soda. Like, it's not going to work. Another thing that I want to do in 2024 is work out more. Yes, work out more. Now, I'm not saying now, I love the gym. Like, I literally want to enroll back into the gym, even though where I live, they have a gym. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week is manageable. And another thing I'm gonna do in 2024 is, honestly, like I said, be okay with being wrong, being in my feelings. Also, too, like, I don't want to take things too personal. Like, once again, I'm an Aquarius. And one thing that we do a lot is we harbor in our feelings, our emotions. And I find myself taking things out on people that I don't want to. And I don't want to do that in 2024. I want to be the person to apologize and take accountability. Okay, that's what we're going to say. I want to take accountability for all my emotions and all my actions. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if you wrong, then you wrong. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to say I apologize. Because I ain't no sorry bestie. So I ain't going to say sorry. But I'm going to say I apologize because bestie make mistakes too, right? So say it with me. I apologize for hurting your feelings, even if it wasn't my intentions. See? I'm working on myself. So another thing I want to do in 2024 is I want to travel. Like, when I say literally, I haven't gone nowhere. Like, nowhere. I was supposed to get my passport maybe 3 years ago. And story time. Literally, I was going to get my passport, right? And so I was going to get my passport. I had to go through some hoops to get it. Finally got everything I need to get my passport. But the dude that I was dating at the time, he was like, no, don't get your passport because I don't have my passport. Let's get our passports at the same time. And me being all lovey-dovey in love, I was like, I bet. So I waited. He never got his passport. Waited, never got his passport. Waited, never got his passport. And then we broke up. And I remember 3 or 4 months later, guess where he was at? I'm not going to tell you. Guess where he was at? Okay. I'll tell you. This man was in Jamaica with a picture of his passport. When I tell you I could have punched him through the screen. I was mad. And like I said, things like that make me be like, nah, I can't do that again in 2024. Once again, allow somebody to hold me back from things that I want to do. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm not too fond of going out the country. That's just me. Mind your business. But I do, like I said, I've never been in New York. I've never been to Atlanta. I've been to Orlando, but I've never been to Miami. I've never been to Washington State. Like, I ain't really went nowhere. Now, y'all may say, well, best friend, where have you been? Okay, I've been to New Jersey. I've been to Tennessee. I've been to Kentucky. I've been to Florida. I've been to Las Vegas, Nevada, which is Nevada. I've been to California because I'm a California girl. I drove through Arizona, New Mexico. That's it. Texas. I told you, I ain't really went nowhere. I'm waiting for my man, whoever he may be. Man, wherever you may be, boyfriend, can you come take me? Can you come take me? Can you come take me to a place? Cause, nah, forget that. Cause in 2024, I don't need no man to take me to no place. I will take myself. You know what else is on my list? Learn to go out by myself. Yeah, that's on my list. Like, I will be traveling this year by myself. If a person doesn't want to go, because I used to be that friend that, like, if my friend didn't want to go, then I don't want to go. But screw that. If my friend don't want to go, then she don't want to go. She don't want to go. Right? But if I want to go, I'm going to go because that's what I want to do. In 2024, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not doing or holding myself back from any opportunity that presents itself because of somebody else. We ain't doing that. Can I get an amen? Amen. We ain't doing it. Now, like I said, 2024, I want to be the best version of myself. And the only way I'm going to be the best version of myself if I'm spiritually in line with God. Now, I know if you are not in tune with God, just fast forward the next two minutes. Because I got to get into it. Like, I got to be more in tune with God if I'm going to step into the best version of myself. So finding me and my daughter a family church home is going to be very important for me. Not only in 2024 do I want to feed my gut the right things, but I also want to feed my spirit the right things, right? And I have not been in church since COVID, y'all. I used to drive an hour and a half, drive all the way to Compton. Yes, Greater Zion, Michael J.T. Fisher, amen, to go to church. That's where I used to go. And I'm going to be honest with y'all may say, best friend, did you really drive an hour and 20 minutes just to go to church? I did. Because if you know, you know. It's so hard to find a church home where the pastor not only speak to you, but speak to your spirit. And when I tell you I finally found a pastor to speak to my spirit, like I said, Michael J.T. Fisher, he's on YouTube. I'm going to put a link below where y'all can find him. Literally, he spoke to my spirit. Like, when I tell you, boo, crying, feeling refreshed when I walked out. So when COVID and the world opened back up, he started doing a lot of, like, YouTube stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's enough, but it's not enough. And I got to the point where I have to go find me a church home. And my daughter been asking me, like, Mom, when we going to go to church? And because my daughter is really into want to go to church, I'm like, why not? Let's go to church. So that's what I'm going to do. Feed your spirit in 2024. Why not? A lot of y'all, not only are you neglecting yourself, but you're neglecting your spirit. 2024 is going to be a good year for me. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my toes. When I tell you I'm going to walk into the light, I'm going to walk into my light. And I'm not going to be afraid to honestly shine. And if I got to be the biggest person in the room to shine bright, don't be afraid. A lot of y'all dim your light because people around you legit want you to or feel like you should. Screw them. If you are a good person, if you are a genuine person, if you are that person legit that when you walk around, you are naturally just a good person, your light is going to shine regardless. There's nothing they can do to dim that light because your light is your light. So let's step into 2024 doing what we are meant to do. Shine. Now, the next thing in 2024, and the last thing that I'm going to talk about in 2024 that I really, really want to do, Hi, mister. Hi, you want them to see you? Hi, my man. Hi, my man. How you doing, little boy? Not mister wanted some love. Did y'all see him? You see him? And do you see lady? Did they just take over my video? Really, mister? If y'all don't know, I am a dog mom of 2 schnauzers, Lady and Mister. And I don't know what he's doing, but he wanted his 1 minute of fame. There you go. So, like I said, in 2024, not only
a few moments later.
Not only do I want to feed my gut the right thing, do I want to feed my spirit the right thing, do I want to walk in looking good because I freaking deserve it, but also too, I want to stop making excuses. Yes, in 2024, I want to stop making excuses. I want to stop telling myself that I don't deserve it. I want to stop telling myself that right now is not a good time. I'm going to stop telling myself literally that I'm going to wait until next year. Forget 2025. We're going to do it this year. Think about all the things that you wanted to complete in 2023, but you didn't do it because you made an excuse. We can't do that in 2024. We have to honestly, literally, today's the 11th or whatever. Literally, we have to put our heels on the ground and just start running. Literally, running. When you don't feel like it, get up. When you feel lazy, get up. When people tell you can't do it, prove them wrong. Forget it. Forget proving them wrong. Prove yourself. Prove it to yourself. Prove it to yourself that you can do it. Because in 2024, we ain't proving to nobody. They either like you or they don't. They rocking with you or they not. They believe in you or they don't. Legit. Y'all better stop making y'all life dumbing your life down because somebody else don't believe in, like I said, your vision, what you got going on. Screw it. They don't believe. If they not with you now, what makes you think they gonna be with you tomorrow, next month, next year, 5, 10 years from now? Walk in your truth. And that's what I'm gonna do in 2024. I'm gonna walk in my truth. Now, I kind of want to tell y'all, I didn't want to put it in this video, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just let y'all in. Y'all my best friends. So this is how my 2024 have started. Now mind you, December, I did a reset. And I was ready. I was like, reset. And I did everything I was supposed to do to reset. So that Monday, which was the 1st, I walked into Monday like, yeah, we got this. Well, this is what happened. I literally was cleaning up my house and I fell. Yes. I fell in my kitchen. I hit my head twice on the ground. Once on the cabinet, the other one on the ground. And I remember laying there scared. And I remember my dog coming to embrace me, and my daughter later came to make sure I was okay. I remember getting up off the floor, and I thought about a lot of things was in my head. But one thing that was in my head was, how can 2024 start off this way? I literally was a little discouraged because I'm thinking everything I want to do is just out the window. And that's what our mind play tricks on us, right? Our mind makes us feel this way. So here I am, after I fell and trying to convince my daughter that I'm okay, even though I knew I wasn't. Everybody in the live community was telling me to go to the hospital. A good friend of mine, whatever, that's in the medical field told me to wait at least 2 days. As long as I wasn't nauseous, sorry. As long as I can't speak. As long as I wasn't nauseous or I wasn't throwing up, she said give it 2 days. And then if I'm still feeling that way, discombobulated, then go into the hospital. So I wake up on Thursday and literally my head is on fire. So literally I get to my work day and I wake up at literally like 12:30 Friday morning and I drive my butt to the hospital. I go there, they run a CAT scan. I'm nervous because I hate hospitals. I feel like everything, if you're like me, I feel like a lot of bad, like I lost my dad legit. My dad legit went to the hospital for one thing and he comes out and, you know what I'm saying? He didn't make it. So literally, I've always been fearful of hospitals, even when I was younger. And so I'm laying there. I'm trying to put on a brave face for my daughter. I'm literally nervous, scared. They do the CAT scan, everything comes back, but then the doctor comes out and she goes, we got good news, we got bad news. The good news is you're not bleeding, is no bleeding of the brain. Bad news is you do have a concussion. She gives me this nausea pill, she gives me the Tylenol, the ibuprofen or whatever, and I wait for a little bit and I go home. Literally, I sleep all day. And once again, like I said, I'm thinking negative. I'm thinking everything that I wanted to do to start my year off, I can't do it because I got this concussion. So, but I was like, best friend, get out your head. Best friend. I don't know if y'all talk to yourself, but I do. And sometimes I answer myself. Don't judge me. And I'm like, honestly, best friend, get out your head. Best friend, get out your head. Best friend, get out your head. Because literally, I'm like, at the time it was like January 4th or 5th, and I'm like, I haven't been to the gym, I haven't worked out, I haven't done anything that I said that I wanted to do. And not because I didn't want to, because literally I couldn't, because doctor's order. I couldn't even like record as many videos as I wanted because of the ring light, whatever. And you may say, well, best friend, are you still suffering from a concussion right now? Yes, I wake up every single morning, literally with my head hurting, but it's getting better. And on top of that, I realized ever since the fall, like my memory ain't that good. And I'm the type of person where I remember everything, but my memory ain't been the best. And it's just scary. Like, once again, I told you in 2024, I'm gonna tell the truth. And I'm gonna be honest with myself. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it scares me because there's a lot of things that I should remember, literally that I did like yesterday, that is a little foggy. And trying to remember a lot of like small details is yeah. Like, my keys been in my pocket and me not know where my keys is at. But, once again, like the doctor said, this is just what happens when you have a concussion. Loss of memory, things like that. But she said it will all come back. So, I plan on actually to do like brain exercises for that. So, y'all just keep me in your prayers. And just know your best friend legit is going to get better. And we're going to get better. And we're going to get better. And we're going to get better. Because guess what? We are not going to let that hold us back. We are still going to do everything that I said I was going to do. We still going to work out. I just got to wait, right? We still going to get myself together. I just got to wait. And that's fine because your health is important. Your mental health is important, right? And not only did this fall mess up my health, but it also messed up my mental health. Like mentally, it was scary and draining, and it still is. And so I know I got all these things that I want to accomplish and all these things I want to step into 2024, but I have to make sure I take care of myself and my health. And you too, you got to make sure you take care of yourself, right? And because you matter, you know, and I have a kid and I got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for her. Amen. I don't want to keep ranting on this video, even though I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all do care about your best friend, but I just let y'all know the way my beginning of the year have started. And on top of that, I found out that Plenty of Fish and Mimi was separated and divorcing, and that was also like I'm a live streamer. I've been on live stream going on 4 years. This is my bread and butter. This is how I survive. So the fact to know that the apps were parting ways, and I'm over here talking about something. I'm gonna do this on the Plenty of Fish. I'm gonna do this to this. Like I done laid out all these foundations of my job, and then to find out that whoop, there's a big hiccup in your job. However, the change may be really good. I'm believing in it. I'm for it. It is what it is. We're gonna embrace it because, like I said, what I'm gonna do in 2024 is just go with the flow and embrace change and just live in it. And like I said, two things can happen: either it goes great or it fails. But I'm here for it. So, like I said, that's happened the last 2 weeks, right? However, one thing I did gain, me and my best friend, I haven't talked to my best friend in a minute. And me and my best friend, we're besties again. So So I did gain my best friend back, which I'm super excited about that. And we did just up from there. And it's when it's up, and it's up, and it's stuck. Because it's up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's stuck. When I tell you I am so excited to what 2024 has in store for me, like literally, like the smile that you see on my face is like I'm really excited with 2024. I cannot wait. So you may say, best friend, what do you have in store for us in the vlogging world, in the YouTube world, in the YouTube space? Well, simple. More vlogs. I'm gonna get better on my vlogs. I plan on doing a lot more networking. My goal at the end of the year is to try to get 10,000 subscriptions. That's my personal goal. I just made my 1,000 a day, but I'm gonna try to get 10,000 by the end of the year. That's my goal. And I'm gonna work my butt off, and I'm gonna be consistent, and I'm gonna give you guys what you want, right? Because I hear you, and I'm gonna give you what you want, baby. I'm also going to really take my time in to like really edit the videos, and like I said, take my time, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes like editing videos is a lot. Like it's so time consuming. But I realized that the videos that get a lot more likes and a lot more support are the videos that I take a lot more time on. So you know what that tells me? Best friend, stop rushing, take your time. So that's what my 2024 look like. I plan on doing so much stuff. So when I tell y'all are going to see so many different and new exciting things with what I'm gonna be doing. Why did I just get tongue tied? Why? When I tell you y'all are going to see so many amazing things happen in my life in 2024, and I'm gonna take y'all on a journey with me. I'm going to let you guys in. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek about my life. Now, one thing about being a content creator is my life is private. And I try to keep it that way. But when I chose to obviously be a YouTuber, I was like, you know what? Obviously, my life is a little bit more out there. So I'm going to share a little bit more with you guys that maybe I don't share on my platform. But like I said, I'm super excited to take you guys along with me. 2024 is going to be great for you. Now you may say, well, best friend, how are you going to tell me 2024 is going to be great for you? You don't know me. Yeah, you're right. I don't know you. But if you're watching this video, that tells me that legit, you want 2024 to be a great year for you. And you got to apply yourself. Confidence. You got to be confident. The only way for me this 2024 is going to work is if I go into everything with confidence. Like literally, I find myself talking myself out of a lot of amazing things because in that moment, I'm being unconfident. I vow to walk into 2024 with confidence. Try to find that inner confidence in yourself that tells you that you can do it. You can do all things through Christ which strengthens you. And I can do all things in Christ which strengthens me. I believe in you. God got your back. Your bestie is here for you. Like, bestie ain't going nowhere. It's only up from here. Keep being authentically what you are. But every day when you wake up in the morning, be the best version of yourself. Stop talking yourself out of success. Remember that. I love you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And make sure you catch up on another video. On that note, I love you and thank you.